In this video, I'm going to show you how to add a subdomain using Namecheap hosting and CPanel, step by step. If you have a WordPress blog, a landing page, a store, or any separate section of your website that needs its own address, creating a subdomain is a simple and clean way to organize it. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly how to create the subdomain, set the correct folder, upload your files, and test that everything is working properly. If this video helps you, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy website tutorials just like this one. Let's get into it. First, log into your Namecheap account. Once you're inside your dashboard, look for your hosting list. This is where all of your hosting packages are shown. Find the hosting plan connected to the domain you want to use, and then click Go to CPanel. That will take you into your hosting control panel where you can manage domains, files, databases, email, and more. Now that you're inside CPanel, scroll down until you find the domain section. In that section, click Domains. This page shows the domains and subdomains currently connected to your hosting account. To create a new one, click Create a new domain. This is the option you will use to add your subdomain to the account. In the domain field, type your full subdomain name. For example, if you want a blog section, you could enter blogyourdomain.com. Make sure you type it exactly the way you want visitors to access it, because this is the address people will use in their browser. Next, you'll see an option that says Share Document Root with your main domain. If you want the subdomain to have its own separate folder and its own files, uncheck that box. That is usually the best choice when you want the subdomain to function as a completely separate part of your website. After unchecking it, you'll be able to enter a custom document root. This is the folder where your subdomain files will live on the server. For example, you can use a path like public HTML blog. This keeps everything organized and makes it easier to manage your site files later. Once the domain name and document root are set correctly, click Submit. CPanel will create the new subdomain and connect it to the folder you chose. After that, the next step is to upload your website files into that new document root folder. To do that, open File Manager inside CPanel. Then go to the folder you created for the subdomain, such as public HTML blog. Upload your website files there, whether that's an HTML site, a WordPress install, or any other content you want to display on the subdomain. If your files are in a compressed folder, you may need to extract them first after uploading. Once the files are in place, it's time to test the subdomain. Open your browser and go to the subdomain URL, such as https://blogyourdomain.com. If everything is set up correctly, your new subdomain should load your website or landing page. If it doesn't appear right away, give it a little time, because DNS or server changes can sometimes take a short while to propagate. And that's it. You've successfully added a subdomain using Namecheap hosting and CPanel. You created the domain, assigned a separate document root, uploaded your files, and confirmed that the subdomain works. If this tutorial helped you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel for more simple web hosting and website management guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.